So I did a lot of grinding. If you see, my alchemy level is very high. My characters are pretty high level now as well. And I have a lot of cloth. Bestial air. So those took quite a while. All of them have +4 defense, +3 attack. This is to build the armor for everybody. So I'm going to show you the process of doing it, because it is a little bit of a process, and I will show you what to make to reach that point. First things first is you want to unlock the Traveler's Water Orb. This one is useful because you have up here the effect spread. So you generally want to put 2 foamy waters and then just follow through just to get the effect spread. Because with the effect spread, you can then put it into yellow supplement, which is going to, well, let me show you. If I were to put, say, the sand here, and then I put one of the Traveler's Water Orb with the effect spread, it fills out all the nodes next to it. So this will unlock the thread for these supplements, which does help out, but I don't necessarily use it. I just do it so that it spreads out across the whole thing. I get very high quality on the supplement. And then with this supplement, we then make the alchemy, the alchemical fiber. So here we'll put the cotton grass, we'll put a flower. I'll show you how to get all of these flowers. Then over here we put 4 wind, my bad. And then over here we kind of just pump it full just to get more elemental value in these alchemical fibers. Then, with the alchemical fibers, we make the natural cloth, which is, you just follow through. You put the 2 alchemical fibers here, and then you fill out the rest. Get us a few plants here, so just 1, just to unlock here. And then you put your plant essence. And then you go down here and you put bones. I've got a lot of bones. I will show you what I did to get all this. Over here, and then of course for the speed on this side. And then just dump the rest into quality to get as much quality from your natural cloth as possible. A cloth, this is where you use your supplement. So you thread, boom, straight. And then you can use one of the alchemical fibers, or you can use 2 alchemical fibers. It's all up to you, really. But this one, you want to fill it out, grab the effect here for defense +3, as well as getting the speed +2 from here, then just dump into quality. And then the bestial air is the longest one to do. But for this, really, you need to be able to get the +4 defense here. Getting +5 is not, well, it's possible, but it's not viable. Kind of useless to go ahead and do it from the get-go. So what you want to do is get like 6 hides here, right? Finish that up, then get thread. I will go for the tough vines, which I will show you where to get the tough vine. A little bit less crafting. Then over here you get these large feathers, put in there, and then you will put the animal hides, which gives you a maxed out bestial air. Now, when all this is done, let me show you where to get all of the materials. So first of all, plant essence, you get it from here. Best place to do it. Just pick up your hammer, go up to anything and smack it, any bush, smack it and you'll get your plant essence. Okay? For the leather, the bones, yeah, let's go for the animal hides and the bones. as well as the vines. So if you equip your scythe, you walk up to these things, you whack them, and you'll get tough vines out of them. Also, what you want to go is you go to these piles here. You see you get large bone. And if I'm lucky enough, I'm also showing you the root. There's an animal hide. Then you've got here. So the loop that I ended up doing, which kind of did 2 birds with 1 stone. So you spawn here. No, let me just show you. Spawn here. Pick up this one here. Pick up the bone pile here. Bone pile. Arrow. Bone pile. Arrow. Bone pile. Then you run up to this zone over here. And you do a little bit of running. You will get a scene when you run up here. I saved after picking it up by mistake. So over here you'll get a scene. Then you skip these 2 guys. You run up the stairs here. There's bones. There's an arrow. There's another arrow here. There's bones here. More bones here. Arrow there. Run past the knight. More bones here. As you turn the corner, there will be another scene that I also completely missed because I saved afterwards like an idiot. And then there's a bone pile here. And you just keep doing that over and over and over and over again to get your animal hides in order to make the bestial air. For foamy water, to make the traveler's water orb, you want to go down to the lower waterway. And you run all the way here, skip the knight, and you go into the second room. And you break these pots here. There you go. And you can also pick up the bags here for wing plants, which are pretty good for wind essence. And you can also get Rosevasser tonic here. Another thing you want to be getting, because of the armor that we want to make, is what's the name? The Old Knight Emblem. So the Old Knight Emblem, the best way to do it, in my opinion, right now, because of just your gear and that sort of stuff, is you want to have any form of bomb equipped. Right now, my characters are... I've got a ice bomb here, but you can use your fire bomb, no problem. And you want to run all the way over here. I will show you the rest of the gear that I've had to do, that I've made in order to make this a little bit easier for me. You run up to these 2 knights over here, and you fight them. So you smack one, it will be a 1v3, so you always verse one of them, and you can just do your item dance and you'll eventually defeat him. That is pretty much all the materials you will need to make this armor for this this zone, this area. So let me show you now the gear that I've made for this, right? So I've made the backpack, the knapsack, just because there's a lot of resources, so doing the loop more times. You don't really need the net, but I've made them, and then I've combined the scythe and the axe just to speed things up a little bit. I've also made an ice bomb, which I have completely filled out except for this last bit here, which I don't have the Spring Princess, so I can't finish it up, but yeah, that one's done. I've also upgraded the crafts, more quality, more damage. It's minor, but it's still a bit more damage. Same thing here. I think with him we can actually up this as well, which is fine because it's more damage. Yeah, so he's doing more damage. I think I can up this guy as well. Let's see. No, he's not happy. So then just leave it. I've also... where's the bomb? There we go. I've upgraded the bomb, gone all the way down here. Burning sand is picked up at the volcano. Not really the hidden village. You can if you're lucky, but if you go to the first area and you run up here, so we put my hammer. You run up here, you break these two with the hammer, and you dodge the enemies. And you break the boxes here and the vases. There, burning sand. That's to get that. Oh, the feathers. The feathers are, if you go to the central lime plains, there's about 5 nests that are very close to one another that can give you large feathers. So if you run all the way here, there's a nest here. There, large feather. There's another nest here. And you run around, avoiding the puni up there. There's nest number 3, nest number 4, nest number 5. You finish. Fast travel back to the central lime plains and then just do it again. So with all of this, we will now make this armor that I've got equipped on Riser here, the Radiant Plate. I still haven't maxed out the Radiant Plate, but at least just making them does a lot to your stats, as I will show you now. I've collected enough to make 2, maybe 3. So let me show you. You want to start with the leather protector. Do a cloth. Highest quality the better. Animal product. Let's put a large bone. I actually want to just put 2 in here just to get all the traits. You don't have to worry about them later. Then you put a natural cloth in here. Another natural cloth in here. Up here you'll put a bestial air. Let me show you the stats on the side at the bottom right. Then you put your emblem here. Doesn't quite matter in terms of the value. You just need to be able to apply the bestial air on this one. Okay, once you're here, you want to just dump the rest in bestial airs. Then you want to try get as much defense as you can and quality. So there's quality plus quality and then defense and speed. Not a lot, but it's defense and speed extra. The extra quality is going to up the stats anyways that you equip onto your character. So there's 1 Radiant Plate. Let's make the rest. Same process. Now, because we don't have the item duplication yet, there will be differences between your gear pieces, so you can't necessarily make the perfect one every single time. Well, you can, but it's the time needed to get the right stats and then forcing all the right stats to come through and all that is pointless at this stage. Once we're done with this, we will be powerful enough to handle pretty much the majority of the content, to the point where we can then get hold on, we can then get our item duplication, and when we get the item duplication we make 1 really powerful, really good armor, and then we just duplicate it and pass it along. So let's finish it up. I may have got a little bit overboard with the bestial air, but yeah. Go. So we add this. Quality. There we go. And attack and defense. So this one's quite a bit stronger. Cool. So that's the 3 plates. So let's equip them. So see, like this one here, 3 defense, 2 speed, and now I'm going to basically, like, I've more than doubled her defense by just equipping the weaker one. Yeah, I've more than doubled her defense, and I've upped her speed as well. So it's good to have. This one also 13. Boom. Yeah, they will have a lot of defense, and they will get defense points, which makes that the enemy will attack them more often, but at least now they can actually take a hit a little bit better. With these equipped, now we can have a look at maxing out the armors. So things to look at doing for these is getting this attack node, grabbing the enhanced skills, and getting the finest quality. Getting the defense bonuses, if you can do it. It's not really like a must. I would suggest getting the quality up as well as the attack. It's not really like a must or anything like that, so you know, not something to push for. Now, at this stage we could probably just go ahead and finish up the rest of the quest, but there is quite a bit that we can actually do to sort of maximize our characters a little bit more. So that's getting the accessories. The accessories, let me see if I can find the energy pendant here. It can be pretty good. So let me... Can I get to it? I should be able to. See, if we were to go into here, using the metal root, we can get some HP regen, which will help. And then over here, we can get some more defense and speed. So again, and as well as us reaching here, we put 1 gem here because that's all we need, and then just dump everything into this one just to maximize the stats on the items, which will give us, because it's metal, it will give us strength, or attack, and defense as well. I don't have fully maxed out ingots on me, so this one we're good. Then we can also go up here, and from here we go down this way here. We use a pruny ball, and we make a naughty ring, and then with the naughty ring it's going to be also dump everything into here just to get as much stats as possible into it. And then after, what we're looking at doing is getting the defense charm, which will increase our defense. Fortress emblem, even if we're able to. That is down here, which will require me to make a lot of gems, but that's fine. Over here we can easily get here, so we can get our speed. And then up here, we can get our damage because we'll get the damage from here. So with those, we'll be able to just really max out our characters. So what I'm going to do now with this with these equipped, we'll be able to handle fights a little bit easier. So let me give you an example. Well, we will still take damage, and quite a bit of it. We'll be taking less damage, so we don't have to worry too much. But also, we are faster. Our characters are faster. They do more damage. So let me show you. This is what you would expect just from normal item dancing. Now we've actually got to... Yeah, we're gonna take the hit. And we can survive it. Which before there was no ways we can actually survive that. So yeah, it's all to do better. We are able to now fight monsters and not run around like scared children. I will cut it here. I will go collect all the resources, craft everything that I need to craft to be able to make those 2 accessories. Keep in mind you will need to be able to make 4 of each, like that we can just equip all of our characters with them. So we don't need to worry about jumping items from character to character. It's going to be just switch out characters and you're good. Yeah, so with that, I will be back when everything's done. See you soon.